Hey everybody, this is Michael Street and you're watching 803 Marquis Street TV. I am the editor-in-chief of, or I guess I can call it that, of the blog. And today I just wanted to come and talk about fashion show schedules. Um, I'll be saying some things at the end of the video, hopefully, that I'll get to discuss. But I'm going to talk as long as I can about this, as much as I feel that I need to. And we only have 10 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. I've done a post before about fashion show scheduling, and the schedules of the collection, showing the collections that we have nowadays. If you're not familiar with the schedule, which you probably are, there are 6 different collections that designers show. There is fall. Well, normally it's the fashion schedule starts off with fall. So there's pretty much pre-fall, fall. If you want to show winter collection, some people do fall winter collections. Spring, summer. Then you have your resort, which is also called your cruise collection. So that is 6 collections, I believe, that designers can show if they show entire collections. There's also couture. If you're doing couture, if you do menswear and women's wear, you might show at the menswear shows as well. So you show at Men's Fashion Week in the months that those are, and normally you'll have your menswear spring, summer, your menswear autumn, winter. And so it just has become a lot of different shows for designers to go to. I mean, for designers to design for. They're designing 6 different collections. Some designers have to design more because they're designing for multiple brands, and it just becomes a lot of things to do. Not only is it a lot for designers, but well, not bloggers so much because we do things instantly, but buyers have the design schedule is not on time. As in, when you see things, when a runway show is shown, it's for designs for the next year of the season that is stated. So if we show, like in a few, say we show a spring collection now, that spring collection is not for, well, not now, but say we were to show a winter collection right now. We were to show an autumn, fall, winter collection right now. That fall winter collection would not be for the fall winter season that's coming up right now. It would be for the next season that would be coming up. So designs are shown a year ahead of time. And in the past, this has been so that buyers, editors, industry personnel could go to all these shows, get back to wherever their offices are, disseminate this information, analyze it, digest it, and then pick what they're gonna market as their trends. Then fly in all the different pieces, shoot the editorials, write the articles, and get everything organized so that they'll be ready for the issue. And then when the issues actually come out, this is going to be the same time that the buyers, while they're doing all that, the buyers are going to the shows, and they're going to the showrooms. They're contacting people. Well, we want this. Well, we want this many of them. We want them in this fabric. Can you do this downscale? Can you take this off of this for us? Making different specifications. And then they're like, okay, well, we want these. And so then they have to manufacture all these things, and then they have to send them. All this stuff takes time. Well, with the advent of the computer, the internet, and everybody getting it, there is now a democratization of fashion. And so because of this, there's all of a sudden these things are being shown, and people like the Sartorialist are taking pictures. Blogs like the Fashionista are taking pictures and uploading pictures. Made in Brazil is going to shows and uploading pictures, and everybody's uploading these pictures from these collections. They're getting put on this fashion spot. Then after these people go to the shows and they're uploading these pictures, then more blogs are taking the pictures and re-uploading them. So within an hour after every show, all the pictures from the show, including backstage pictures, including makeup pictures, including just the pictures of the people who are going to the show, the press, are uploaded for anybody in the world to see. except for, and so these styles are now becoming integrated into the styles of now, when they were originally supposed to be for a year from now. And then things change so quickly. The fashion is supposed to be on the pulse of the economy, on the pulse of the population. And so there's no way that fashion can really stay on that pulse when you're designing something now to be shown in a couple months that is not going to get into the stores until a year from now. And the economy can very well change very quickly, as we saw in 2000. Designers were designing very lavish things, and things that did not end up, the designs did not end up reflecting the mood at that point in time. And so there's been a lot of talk, I've talked about it I think 2 or 3 times before on the blog, of changing up the scheduling for fashion shows. And there's been a lot of good ideas, and there's been a lot of ideas that I don't really think is going to work. Diane von Furstenberg talked about it. I've read things from Albert Ibaz, and also Tommy Hilfiger. And I said what Tommy Hilfiger, I believe, is saying 2 years ago. I think I said it 2 years ago. It was when I was running my Ode Posh magazine blog. The thing that I believe it would be the best thing is for designers to do 2 shows. Now, Tommy says he's doing it also as opposition to the independent designers, but I believe that it can really be effective even for independent designers. I think the way that I propose it, and I think, I'm not sure if it's the same way, the exact way that he did, but I was saying do a fashion show that is for the public, for the general public, that is all the theatrics and, all the lights and all the pomp and circumstance that a normal fashion show is. Do that for the people, for the audience, for your, regular people. You can even charge for that small fee or a large fee, depending on what type of brand you are, how your target audience, if they're going to pay for it. But do that for them right before, like the season before the designs will be in the stores, or right when, like at the beginning of the seasons. This way, because I believe Tommy does it now, is right after Tommy shows his things, you can buy the designs online. I believe Burberry does it as well. You can go online and buy those that collection online, and that way I'm going to the show, I've seen these lavish clothes, and I'm not going to forget about them a year later. I'm going to the show, I've seen these lavish clothes, I want them right this instant. And so I go home, get on my computer, or I get on my iPad at the show, or right after the show. I get on the app, the Tommy app, and I order it. So within a couple of days, it's already coming to my home. I don't have to wait for it. And then also, trends just are not getting combined and all that type of thing. The second show that I would say to show, because I did say 2 shows, would be more of like, what are they called? They would be like buyer shows, like showroom shows. It would be a smaller event. It would not have all the pomp and circumstance of a the other fashion show. It would be really small. It'd be kind of like a trade show. It would just be for industry personnel. And so I still I wouldn't say do it a year ahead. Maybe do it a year ahead if that is still required, because there's just no way that they can manufacture everything. But, well, yeah, you could still do it a year ahead. But I just don't feel that would be that effective. I feel like a lot of independent lines have succeeded so well because of the fact that they don't have to do their designs a year ahead of time, so their fingers really are on the pulse of fashion. And so this is just me rambling about this, but that's just really what I feel. I feel like there's going to have to be a lot of changes, and there's going to have to be the designers are going to have to get together. The entire industry is really going to have to get together and decide what is going to be the best way to go in the future. Of course, some people are not going to want to change. Some people are going to want to change differently. And we're going to end up seeing which business method is the best, because some of them just are not going to be able to exist in this time period. I really wanted to talk about some other things, but I can't because I just ran out of time. So you've been watching 803 Marquis Street. You can check us out at our blog spot. Just go to 803street.tk. That will take you there, or you can check us out at our YouTube. And you're probably watching now. So I want to thank you everybody for watching, and that is all.